Previously, we defined the max property decorator, and now we will define the validate length method decorator. A validate decorator is declared just before a method declaration. The decorator is applied to the property descriptor for the method and can be used to observe, modify, or replace a method definition. A method decorator cannot be used in a declaration file on an overload or in any other ambient context, such as in a declared class. The expression for the method decorator will be called as a function at runtime with the following three arguments: either the constructor function of the class for a static member or the prototype of the class for an instance member. This is called target, the name of the member or property key, and the property descriptor for the member. A property descriptor describes a property on an object. Any JavaScript object can be used as a property descriptor where unspecified properties will be treated as undefined or false. A property descriptor holds the metadata about an object. It contains fields such as configurable, writable, value, and so on. We save the original value of the descriptor, the initial function, and if the first argument is a string longer than the limit, we throw an exception. We can also add try-catch to catch the exception, and we will use the show library to display the error with a red background. As you may have noticed, the input string looks awful, so we want to sanitize it. We will create a decorator factory that receives as a parameter a boolean indicating whether or not we want to log that the decorator has been executed. As we have done before, the factory returns a decorator, a function with three arguments: target, property key, and descriptor. The property decorator receives only the first two arguments without a descriptor. As before, if the first argument is a string, we use a utility function to sanitize it, and this time we call the original function with the modified string without extra spaces and transform it to lowercase. Sanitize helper function uses a simple regex to replace the extra spaces. Now the input string looks much better. Refactoring and done. Next, we will mark a parameter as required and we will validate it by defining a parameter decorator. I invite you to subscribe, like and share to learn programming fast. Activate notifications by clicking on the bell. Thanks for watching!